looking at all the models that are happening, and also looking particularly at the CMI OCM model, oncology care model, and also talking to the other, I guess, supporters of the other 4 models out there. It's going to sound simple and common sense. However, it's so important, and that is communication, collaboration, working together, and most importantly, transparency. You should not be, to me, you should not be implementing a model, a reform model, being the host of that model, to an entity if they cannot duplicate the results. Because if you can't duplicate the results within your own shop, you're losing trust along the way. And you're at the mercy of it. So don't make it so complicated. And if you have to start simple, grow into it together, but do it together and says, oh, do we agree or do we disagree with this quarter's numbers or this 6 months numbers? And if so, hey, keep moving forward. If not, scale down the model so everybody understands exactly what you're doing. We don't need a model that you're not in control. We don't need a model that you're like rolling the dice and like, hope I do well. And I've talked to some administrators, like they have those hard discussions with their physicians, and the physician says, well, why didn't we do well in this model? I'm like, I don't know. That's not a good answer. We need to know why we're doing well or we're not doing well. And if we know why we're not doing well, being able to focus on it, make tangible, realistic changes to make those improvements happen. So the next conversation they have, like, why are you doing well? Well, because we did this, this, and this. This is why we're doing well. But people need to be in control of their own destiny. And right now, you're at the mercy of everybody making the rules and making the changes. That's not the way it needs to happen. That needs to work together and communicate in a way that people understand. Employers think differently than providers. Patients think differently than providers. Patients think differently than employers. Start thinking, trying to think like the other party and meet their needs and add value, quality in the way they understand it. Be able to measure it. You won't be able to know if you're improving till you can measure. That's a whole different conversation. But the common sense characteristics, communication, trust, collaboration, transparency, those things, make it simple, guys. Hey, healthcare has been this way for hundreds of years. You're not going to change it overnight. You're going to have to move in that direction. And anybody that's leading the way, we'll be applauding and cheering them every step of the way. Others can follow, but figure it out. We need to get away from a system that the incentives are not aligned properly and make the incentives what they should be. And that is high quality, higher value.